You're listening to YouTube Talk Radio.
All right, here's this story about 10 men went to dinner. Some of you may have heard this. I've done a check around here, and they're going, nope, never heard it. It's a good explanation of how income taxes really work. And this is written by this professor, again, David Cameron from University of Georgia. He said, sometimes politicians, journalists, and others exclaim, it's just a tax cut for the rich. How many of you all heard that? And it's just accepted that that's the fact. But what does that really mean? And just in case you're not completely clear on the issue, let's put tax cuts in terms that everyone can understand. All right, imagine a group of 10 men. Oh, this must have been written a while ago. 10 persons go to dinner, and the bill for all 10 came to $100. If they paid their bill the way we pay our taxes, it would go something like this. Now, there's 10 of you, $100. Quick! That's right, $10 a piece. But the way we pay our taxes is out of these 10 men that go to dinner, the first 4 pay nothing. They just sit there. They don't put in a dime. The 5th man would pay $1. The 6th would pay $3. The 7th would pay $7. Still better deal for all of them than the $10 they would have put in if they did it on an equal basis. The 8th, it's going to cost him more than it would have otherwise. He's going to pay $12. The 9th, yikes, almost double what it would have cost him. He's going to pay $18, and the 10th guy gets stuck with $59 for his $10 meal. Who gets the tip? So there isn't any tip. These are tightwad Republicans, okay? So that's what they decided to do. The 10 men ate dinner in the restaurant every day, and they seemed quite happy with the arrangement. Until one day, the owner threw them a curve. And he says to them, you guys are such good customers. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a discount. I'm going to reduce the cost of your daily meal by $20. So now the 10 guys go to dinner, and the tab is $80. The group still wants to pay their bill the way that we pay our taxes, so the first 4 men are unaffected. Do I have time to do this? I think I have time to do this. First 4 men are unaffected. They still ate for free. But what about the other 6 men, the paying customers? How would they divide up the $20 windfall so that everyone would get his fair share? They realized that $20 divided by 6 is $3.33. But if they subtracted that from everybody's share, then the 5th man and the 6th man would end up with, well, they would be being paid to eat their meals. That doesn't work. So the restaurant owner suggested it would be fair to reduce each man's bill by roughly the same amount, and he proceeded to work out the amounts that each should pay. And wait for the conclusion. I'm up against a break, but it is a fascinating lesson in how taxes really work on this Friday before what would otherwise be the tax deadline day. Short break. Phone number you want to chime in today, 800-282-2882. My name is Tom Sullivan, and this is the Rush Limbaugh Radio Program. Welcome back. Tom Sullivan in for Rush. Rush will be back on Monday. Tax weekend. Well, it's not. It's Tuesday's the deadline, the 17th, but it's close enough for government work. So we're at this restaurant. These 10 guys are at dinner. The owner of the restaurant, gives them a $20 break. Stick with me on the numbers here. I know numbers are rough on the radio, but you'll get the whole idea. You don't have to sit here and calculate this whole thing. I will do that for you. So the restaurant owner says, let me suggest how this $20 discount should go. So the 5th man, like the 4, now pays nothing. The 6th man now pays $2 instead of $3. The 7th man now pays $5 instead of $7, so they're all getting breaks. The 8th man pays $9 instead of $12. The 9th guy now pays $14 instead of $18. And the 10th man now pays $50 instead of $59. Now, percentage-wise, the percentages get smaller as the numbers get bigger, but the 10th guy saved $9 and the other guys did not. And so all of them were better off than before. And the first 4 continued to eat for free, but once outside the restaurant, the men began to compare their savings. The 6th guy says, I only got $1 break out of the $20 discount. And he says to the 10th guy, he says, you got $9 break. Yeah, the 5th man says, yeah, that's right. I only saved $1 too. It's unfair. You got 9 times more than I did. The 7th man is upset too. He says, that's right. Why should he get $9 back when I only got $2 back? The wealthy get all the breaks. So the first 4 men who didn't pay anything yelled and said, wait a minute. We didn't get anything. The system exploits the poor. So what did they do? The 9 men surrounded the 10th guy, and they beat him up. Well, the next night, they go to dinner. Guess who doesn't show? That's right, Mr. Number 10. So the 9 sit down and eat without him. But when it came to pay the bill, they discovered something important. They did not have enough money between all of them for even half of the bill. And that, boys and girls, journalists and college professors, is how our tax system works. The people who pay the highest tax get the most benefit from a tax reduction. Tax them too much, attack them for being wealthy, and they just may not show up anymore. In fact, they may start eating overseas where the atmosphere is somewhat friendlier. And that's the piece called 10 Men Went to Dinner. It was put together by David Kamrishin, Ph.D., professor of economics, University of Georgia. And it's so true. It is so true.
Here we have the trifecta. That trifecta of sleaze.